How we doing, beautiful people? I felt compelled to come through and do a quick collective energy reading for everyone. Um, yeah, let's get in. It's just gonna be a quick three card pull, and we'll see what the divine has for us. I've already prayed and cleansed my space, cleanse the deck. So let's go. The energy has certainly been interesting over the last couple of days. We're wrapping up the last couple of days of the last couple of weeks of the wood snake year. So we're shedding old limiting beliefs, old limiting patterns that aren't conductive to our highest good. And it's going to clear the way for some very beautiful forward movement during the fire horse year. Make sure you like to tap in. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so. Probably going to be bringing in some more readings and definitely some more hang drum music. Got some stuff up there already if you guys want to check it out, but let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. I did feel some. So the first card represents the current situation. The second represents the actions to take, and the third card represents the outcome. So the first card that we have right now is number 36, and I will be reading from the book. This deck has some really nice re-ups. Oh, so the current situation would be the self-talk card. I want to draw attention to the inner maw that is present. It's a little hard to show up on my webcam, but we'll get into it. This is a high energy card, and it is directly related to how you're treating yourself. Note how the teeth inside the mouth point inward in the image. Your guides are telling you that it's time to work on being kinder to yourself. It is important that you become aware of your self-judgments and inner dialogue. It is time to start consciously talking to yourself as if you were your own best friend, using kindness and compassion. You do this for others, now it's time to do it for yourself. So, it's so easy to be a kind ear, but how often do we do that for ourselves? I like to spot check myself, being like, would I actually talk to someone else like this? And some people do deserve a little bit of a snapping maw, I'm not gonna lie, but it's always best to show the love that you expect to see in the world. I'm just gonna put you guys over here, so I'm actually listening to you guys. To put that love out, the love that you put out into the world, you definitely need to direct a lot of that internally to yourself. Let's move this up a little bit. There we go. This was haste. This is a hastily done live. Okay, I just felt compelled to kind of come up here and throw some cards because the energy has been dense, and I definitely feel it's because of that self-talk card. I really want everyone to take a moment and give your inner self, your inner child, a nice hug. There's already enough noise, already enough chaos, already enough doubt and fear out there that there's no need for you to make an enemy of yourself, right? People are going to treat you how you treat yourself. And it sounds cliche. Yes, I understand. It's hard to kind of grapple with a lot of these when your nervous system isn't regulated. Always talk to yourself with compassion. Always talk to yourself with love, because ultimately you're the one who's stuck with you the longest time. So you might as well make it a really nice place. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of how you're talking to yourself. Always choose the thoughts that light you up. Always choose the thoughts that lift you up. Okay? And it's like a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it's going to be. So the process to follow, being the second card, is actions to take. So the action to take is the awakening card. And I really like this card right now because we are definitely in the midst of a collective awakening. As you can see, the third eye is supported by love, unconditional love of the universe, unconditional love of your guides, unconditional love for self. And this kind of goes back to the self-talk card. Okay. I really want you guys to always look for the glimmer, always look for the light and the love around you, because it's always surrounding you. All right. It's just, it takes a minute to tune into that frequency and to consciously choose that frequency. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening to your higher self, your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels, both energetically and intuitively, to walk your own path and do what you have come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. So, like I said, as you find yourself choosing compassion for self, understanding that the past is just the past and you did the best you could with the tools that you have, and you are ever changing and ever evolving, that you will awaken to your gifts, to the inner knowing, to your intuition. And what's always helped me do that is do a body scan, is whenever I have a thought or a feeling or an emotion, where is it coming from? If it's coming from my head, it's survival instinct. It's trying to rationalize the situation. It's usually not the best place to go. If it comes from your heart or you feel like you're walking through that emotion, that's usually either part of your environment or someone that you're quantumly entangled with. You're picking up on their energy. And if it comes from your dantian, your gut, that is the truth. Okay? So always do a body scan when you feel these emotions or thoughts arise, and trust your inner knowing. I like to play little games with myself. You know, if I'm waiting for the bus or waiting for the subway, do I feel like it's coming soon? How many minutes do I think it's going to be? Because we do have a screen that tells you how many minutes it's going to be. Not, most of the time I'm right, or it'll get there right when I get there. That means I'm in sync. For example, we need phone numbers for people's accounts at my work, and I'll guess the first three numbers. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good batting average with that too. Thinking of someone and them showing up or them messaging you. Train your intuition. That also is a muscle. And always listen to that first instinct, especially if it doesn't come from fear, lack, or a need for control, which is a little counterintuitive when you're trying to get into your intuition, but go with the flow of things. And you'll see that third eye open more and more and more. Okay? The outcome to look forward to. Interesting. Is resolution. Life is like a puzzle, and we put the pieces together in a way that fits for us. Until now, your puzzle hasn't seemed to fit together in a way that has made sense. What seems out of harmony will begin to feel balanced. Even though some things feel like they just won't work, shifts and adjustments are happening now. You will find that everything will start to fall into place and that everything will fit together perfectly in your life. So this is also kind of like going with the flow. It's good to try to rationalize things or try to put all the pieces together, but sometimes you got to let other pieces fall. I like to call it Tetris. You're trying to always get that perfect 5-line clear, but sometimes it looks like a mess until you're getting the right pieces. They're fitting in perfectly. And sometimes in crunch time, sometimes when your back is right up against the wall and you're running out of space, you get every piece that you need to make the comeback. So just trust in the process. Trust that you're always being led by your guides, that everything is always unfolding for your highest good. And sometimes that looks like you not getting your expectations met. That's perfectly fine too. But just know that when you take a little space, step back from it, that will all make sense in divine timing. Okay, you just need to always keep that vibration high. And this isn't no toxic positivity bullshit. Feel the feelings, understand where they're coming from. Life happens in seasons and cycles. So sometimes there is a bit of a drought phase, but that just means that all the things are going to be returned for you exponentially so in the time if you allow them. I'm feeling a little nosy. One more card, just as another what you don't see. This is what I want you guys to think about and embody, is receiving. Energetically, you're beginning to draw in the loving people you need to help you move forward on your path and in your life. These people offer you both emotional and spiritual support so that you may see and feel your own value in the world. Remember, you have just as much of a positive effect in their lives as they do in yours. While what you have to give is very important, it's just as important for you to allow yourself to receive too. In doing so, you're creating a beautiful energy exchange of growth and support for all. So, allow yourself to receive love, especially allow yourself to receive self love. Show up as a best friend for yourself. Don't think you have to do it all alone, because the right people, even seeming strangers, will show up and give you exactly what you need, whether that's a little energetic boost, a little pat on the back, a smile, Just be open to receive and watch the magic happen. Let me know if you guys like this. It's just a little something new that I've been feeling called to do. But I hope you guys have a great night. Stay blessed, stay grateful, like and subscribe, and let me know if it resonated in the comment section. Peace.